think there's a benefit for anybody to speak to the current employees that we have, the current consultants. I'd say employees, but in actual fact, they're partners to the organization that we are building. I will introduce Uvesh to start, and he will briefly introduce himself, and I'll have a couple of questions to ask him, and then we'll hand over to Ola. So Uvesh, if you could briefly introduce yourself and tell us,
Thanks, Cecilia. So hi, everyone. I'm a business analyst at Incidis Technologies, now in my second year with the company. My role is to translate client ambitions into clear-cut requirements and data-backed insights, collaborating with our technical specialists to turn ideas into robust working solutions. On my first assignment working with Psychiatry UK, I helped streamline the operational processes and delivered the analytics they needed to make quicker, insight-based decisions.
Thank you. Thank you, Uvesh. I have two questions for you. What initially attracted you to Incidis? I mean, it's a startup. So what initially attracted you to Incidis, and have we matched up to those expectations?
So joining Incidis felt like the perfect intersection of digital transformation ambition and a people-first culture. I was drawn to the chance to solve complex problems for big clients while working in a close-knit, startup-spirited team. Nearly 2 years on, those promises have held true. Projects remain challenging and impactful, and the honest energy I sensed in my first interview still fuels every day, daily and weekly stand-up. For monthly leadership updates, information flows freely, something I've rarely experienced elsewhere, and it's made me feel trusted and invested in the bigger picture. So to answer your question, yes, it's exceeded my expectations.
Awesome. I'm glad to hear. I'm glad to hear. Second question for you. What was the biggest surprise from the organization that you noticed that was different to other organizations?
So what surprised me the most is how Incidis blends ownership, learning, and flexibility into everyday work. From day one, I've been trusted to make decisions, own the outcomes, and when things don't go exactly to plan, treat the missteps as learning fuel rather than misfires. That pairs naturally with a culture of continuous education, certifications are funded, and time for self-development is scheduled, and growth is considered part of the job, not just a weekend hobby. Finally, our remote-first human approach offers genuine flexibility without sacrificing collaboration and excellence.
Thank you. Thank you. And then finally, just one statement that you believe describes the culture of the organization.
So I'd say the fact that Incidis is a people-first organization whom aims to provide trust and security to both the employees and clients.
Thank you so much. And to the audience out there, if you guys have other questions that you'd like to ask Uvesh, you're more than welcome to just pop it into the chat. Over to you, Ola. You can introduce yourself.
Hi everyone, I am Ola Raheem. I'm a data scientist and I've been with the team for about 20 months now, and it's been fantastic so far. I've built amazing projects that I didn't think I was going to work on before joining this organization, and I've enjoyed my time whole year.
Cool. Awesome. Two questions for you. What part of your role energizes you the most?
There's a lot of things that energize me from, right from the beginning. I think from my interview, I've known that this is a very vibrant team. Working with great people is an amazing part of this job. Secondly, I think one of the things that I look at that I didn't think of initially was that I'm working on a project at the global scale, and this can go from ideation to full implementation, and this is something that really energizes me. And lastly, the leadership is progressive. The work environment is amazing. Connection is prioritized. It's transparent, was supported, and there's room for collaboration.
Thank you. See why I say I think I have the coolest job? I really do think so. Second question, what are the values or the practices that you find most meaningful, both on a personal and a professional level?
Yes. So from the company values, a few of the things that really resonates with me. One is the idea that technology is an enabler. It's not an obstacle. Uh, and I've seen this in practice, how technology has enabled organizations, especially clients that I work with, open doors, make things better, and make the operation much more centric to the customer. And secondly, would be clarity over complexity. It's not usually about the latest shiny thing or the flash technology or the most complex solution. Sometimes it's about a clear idea, and as a data scientist, it has shown me that sometimes all you need is clarity. Sometimes a clear solution, a linear one, would show you the best way to approach problems than looking for the biggest things to solve them.
Thank you so much, Ola. And similar question that I had for Uvesh, just the one statement that you would like to share with the audience around what describes the culture.
I'd say inclusive. It's an amazing environment. Despite the fact that it's remote, there's many touch points, and nobody, I don't think anyone in the team feels isolated. The energy is great. We feel connected. There's great communication. There's collaboration, and it's just fantastic.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Ola. Thank you for that and for sharing and giving